Okay, hi. Hello and welcome to the first video of a new series. I'm on the RPC, what's it called? Dang it, I can't even leave this tab. Give me a minute, let me just remember what it's called. RPCS3 emulator with NCAA 14. Got the menu music off, but you can hear all the sound effects, because that's not the Dynasty, ignore this franchise, we're gonna ignore that one, because that one's not, we're gonna create a new couch. We're gonna do offline services. Do not work in RPCS3. I tried, it did not work. I'm gonna be, I know my channel is Wild William Plays, but I kinda wanna go with a pun. You know what? I'm gonna do a pun on the worst president in US history. No, it's not Trump. It's no. I hate being political. Why am I doing this? I'm not gonna make him Buchanan. I do like the name of though I do like the last name Cannon, so I'm gonna make him Cannon. I'm this on a keyboard. I'm playing this on a keyboard. If I spelled Cannon wrong, I do not care. What am I gonna call myself? What should we make the first name? Oh, I know I have college football revamped on, but it didn't work in the right way, so you're gonna see James Madison instead of FIU and stuff like that, but that's not how we're going with it. Oh, and I'm gonna be doing custom conferences, which, if I had a viewer base, I'd have you guys vote on, but since I don't right now, I'm just gonna make my own. Basically, I'm just gonna remove all the independents and give like every conference a conference championship. Or at least try to. We're gonna try to make even conferences. But enough of that. Enough talking. Let's get into it. So there are 10 conferences, 12 teams per conference. That works, and that's great. Because there are 120 teams. But I'm gonna go with New Cannon. I just kinda like the name New Cannon because that's funny. Dang it, there's no small. Yeah, that kinda looks like me. Keep Minnesota as the alma mater. For offensive style, I kinda like Minnesota's. But I love the pass. And I love being aggressive. I need normal for that. Defensively, I'm gonna run a 4-3 mold. And again, very aggressive. I would import Team Builder, but I couldn't get that to work. Cosmic Conference is where we're gonna go next. So, Big Ten's fine, except not really. This is not gonna be the conferences we go with. Or divisions, or anything. So, first things first, let's go to Independence, and let's get rid of these stinkers. First up, App State is gonna cancel swap. So, every conference doesn't have a title game right now. The ACC has a title game. The American is 2 teams short, so the American needs 2 teams. The American, I'll give them... Considering what they have, I'm gonna give the American, them, and them. So now the American has conferences. I'm gonna make them north-south. Turning the music off might have been a bad idea, and not muting this. It's starting to get annoying, actually. is obviously going to go to the north, being in New Jersey. The south is going to gain USF in Florida. Louisville's south of Cincinnati, so Cincy will get swapped with UCF, but Louisville isn't going to be in there either. They're going to swap Old Dominion's in Virginia. Coastal Carolina is in the... I think SMU is the... Now, what's more south out of... Now, Coastal Carolina, Charlotte... Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So there's our American. Big 12 only has 10 teams, which I find kind of funny. So they'll get a couple of teams. In fact, I think I'm actually gonna rob the ACC of a couple of teams to the Big 12 because I feel like that's accurate. So the ACC to the Big 12. Big 12 has decided that the Virginia schools are very good. There's a Virginia Tech team that goes to the Coastal, which I'm going to say is NCC because of all the rivalries that would be there. And then V-Tech goes to the Big 12. Now the name's accurate again. Oh, my controls are very weird. I don't want to explain them, but like I got X on the control button. I got space on right shift. I got select on K because I originally had it on left shift, but every time I would try to snap the ball, it would call a timeout because it was right next to it. And then triangle is 2. The D-pad and the left analog stick, I'm not sure which is which, are the arrow keys in WASD. And then the right analog is space is down, C is up, V is left, X is left, and V is right. And then I have backspace for circle and enter for select, so... And then we've got Q and E for R and L1, R and T for L and R2, and then F and G for L and R3. This division is gonna be the, I'm gonna have a Texas division, because I feel like that would be accurate. There would be a Texas division. Actually, this is too funny, I can't not do this. It's gonna be the Texas division and the not Texas division. The Texas and the not Texas. Ironically, no, we do not want them leaving. We want them swapping with, Iowa State, that's not Texas. Tech, they're in Texas. Kansas, that's not Texas. TCU, they're in Texas. Kansas State, that's not Texas. And I know the Oklahoma schools aren't Texas, but they might as well be. So the 4 Texas schools and 2 Oklahoma schools in Texas, and then the 2 Virginia schools, the 2 Kansas schools, the 2 Virginia schools, Iowa State and West Virginia in the not Texas. Big Ten's already fine, but I'm just gonna make the Big Ten divisions be the current one. I'm not even gonna change the names. Actually, they might already. No, wait. No, there is a difference. Well, not their actual accurate ones to now, because we don't have, because if we were to do the actual accurate ones, Indiana would swap over to the Legends, and then we throw Rutgers and Maryland into there. But because we can't, then we just have Indiana over here instead. Kind of like this, though. It's gonna be awesome. Conference USA, I don't think I need to change their conference. Well, actually, I might, because Southern Miss, and James Madison. James Madison's pretty east, but Southern Miss? How east are they? And how west are they? Because it can't be that much. Their comparison... Oh, Tulsa, yeah, geez. Yeah, they would swap Tulsa easily. Because I'm thinking geographically, unlike the rest of college football. I'm the only person who still cares about geography in college football. Let's go. No, I do not want a quick save. I want to go to the MAC. The MAC should be fine. I kind of want to give them I kind of want to kick Georgia Southern out, because Georgia Southern being in here is stupid. Objectively stupid. So I'm gonna put them in the. So I'm gonna move Georgia Southern to the Sun Belt. There's the perfect MAC. as all things should be. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I don't need to edit the Mountain West. They're good. Pac-12 is good for now. SEC is good for now. Sunbelt has 9 teams. App State, welcome to the Sunbelt. Army, welcome to the Sunbelt. And Navy, welcome to the Sunbelt. Then we got 2 teams left, and then we got 2 remaining independents, BYU and Notre Dame, which I do want to move out of their divisions. Let me just make this the Southeast, and then yeah, we're gonna do the same thing as the Texas and not Texas. Dang it, my computer's running low on battery. You gotta be kidding me. Alright, I'll be right back. I gotta go get the charger. And I'm not gonna do the Southeast one. Basically, I'm gonna do the South. I think you were questioning what school I'm doing. You guys were questioning what school I was doing from back when I saw Miss Anderson. We're doing these yeah, but I actually might not go to the team that I wear the jersey. Oh, I mean, I wear this jersey when doing that other one, which because James Madison replaced FIU was actually James Madison. Jersey's gonna be messed up a bit. Like UTEP's got I think UTEP's got James Madison's helmets if I remember correctly. Like there's some weird stuff that happened when I put college football revamped on this. So. Yeah, note to self: if I ever do that again, I'm gonna put college football revamped scoreboard instead of the ESPN one. So yeah, I might end up updating this. Anyway, what do we want the divisions to be? Oh, right, the Southeast and, the Southeast, I spelled it wrong. Not the Southwest, not the Southeast. And then because I'm funny like that, I'm gonna put the not Southeast. This isn't even that funny, I just think it is. If this is funny, then I don't know what to do. Hello? It's not letting me press the control key anymore. Okay, apparently that's the maximum. In that case, I'm just gonna remove the east from it, and it's gonna be south and not south. Because I'm funny. The south will feature the southeast teams, and the not southeast will feature the not southeast teams. So Western Kentucky, App State, Army, Navy, you're kind of doing a good job being over here. But Georgia Southern, Louisiana, Georgia Southern, why are you? I know Texas prides itself on being southeast, but it's like the least southeast one here. Next after it would probably be Arkansas State. And then App State's pretty southeast, but so is everything else here. You know what? Just for the memes, and just to fix this conundrum, I'm moving BYU to the Sun Belt. Why did I put them in the south? I just realized. I shouldn't have put them in the south. There we go. I'm sorry, BYU. This is no hate. I just think it's funny if you guys are in the Sun Belt. And then we got one more thing. Not that. It's not what I wanted to do. The last thing to do is say screw independence and put Notre Dame in the Big Ten. They go in the Legends Division. Oh, there has to be an independent school. Well, I guess I'll swap Notre Dame with some random school no one cares about. Not a Big Ten school. Who cares about Old Dominion? And yes, that is a legitimate question. Are there any conferences that have 14 teams right now? SEC got it, because I kind of want to move both Notre Dame and Maryland to the Big Ten. So yeah, we're gonna make some wheeling and dealing here. So basically, the SEC is gonna lose 2 teams in exchange for nothing actually. Vandy, you guys are not good, so So Notre Dame, I'll put you in the leaders for now. And then, oh, you gotta go to the Big... No, wait, where? Oh, yeah, the ACC. The ACC, that's where Maryland was. And then go back to the SEC. And who goes to the ACC? I say screw Ole Miss. Actually, no, screw South Carolina. And then we'll swap LSU. We'll fix the divisions later. This is just how I can move Maryland to the Big Ten. Georgia's East, Florida's East, Mizzou is the opposite of East. Next up would be Auburn. Then, definitely not Kentucky. They're not, I mean, Kentucky and Tennessee are kinda, but definitely not LSU at the very least. Yeah, I say this is good, actually. And let's go fix the Big Ten, and then we can finally start this. There we go. Fixed it. Wait, Notre Dame's in Northern Indiana? Wouldn't that mean that it would be better to move, Indiana? Yeah, there we go, fixed it. Basically, just in this universe, Notre Dame got this Big Ten slot instead of Rutgers. Even though, realistically, Rutgers makes sense 20 billion times out of 10 because of TV markets, but... do we want to mess with this? I kind of want to mess with this and just delete all of them. Delete slot. You know what? I'm gonna delete all of them except for the Rose Bowl because Big Ten. So yeah, Big Ten and the Pac-12 are the only conferences with BCS tie-ins right now. And then the next, basically, it's just the top 2 teams of the nation go to the college football, go to the national championship game. As long as neither of them are from the Pac-12 or Big Ten, that ends up being Big 12 and Pac-10 champions playing the Rose Bowl, and then the next 6 best teams that were top 2 in the nation or Big 10 or Pac-12 champions go to bowl games in the BCS. I don't know what my difficulty's set to, and I kind of don't want to look. I want it to just be whatever it's set to right now. So who are we gonna pick? Now, Minnesota would be the obvious one, my favorite school. I'm wearing their jersey right now. But do I want to go with something funny? I could do a rebuilding school and go with one of these 1 stars. I could go with a kind of rebuilding school and go with one of these 2 stars. Jeez, Louise, a lot of 2 stars. I kind of want to go with the highest overall 1 star or the lowest overall, like, 4+ stars. So what's the highest overall here? The 81 overall UTSA. What's the lowest 80? I mean, the lowest here. Looks like 82 Akron. And, yeah, 72 Akron, Bowling Green, and Buffalo all tie. I remember Central Michigan and, like, James Madison won within, like, 5 years, became a 90 overall and moved up to the Big Ten because I had a relegation system in that one. I'm not going to do that here. It's just going to be, if I win my conference, I move up, because I'm going to... Well, that means that I should probably start with a Sun Belt school, then. Hi, Oregon State. Wait a minute, this is every previous one. I gotta ignore all the 2 stars. Ah! Wait, who's the worst 4-star team, then? Arizona State's an 86. That's the lowest. Baylor is not the lowest. Oh yeah, Indiana's like a 77. Isn't this Minnesota's prestige? Yeah! You know what? Minnesota head coach. I do not care. New cannon. Welcome to Minnesota. We're replacing PJ Fleck because why? Because just ignore that it's in 2013. It's actually in the modern day. Why did I go back? Sign contract, sign it on the dotted line. New cannon is headed to the University of Minnesota, and we are doing scouting. Scouting a little bit better. Our D coordinator is an upgrade. Do we want to go with Road Clo? I think a recharge. And our OC is an upgrade. Up tempo. So yeah, we're starting with an entirely new coaching staff. All of them have no upgrades, which is gonna kind of hurt us in the short term. But in the long term, it'll make it to where we can build the guys up any way that we want, and we don't have to start the specific one. Well, we could reset their trees if we want to. Like, what's the point? Now, quickly, who do we need? The answer is a lot. We need a... Why do we need 2 fullbacks? Fullbacks aren't even needed! And apparently we need a quarterback, halfback, 2 fullbacks, a D-tackle, and 2 linebackers. Got it. The guy already cut us off. I'm actually curious, why did this guy... what was his deal breaker? Coach for C... My coach for C is only a C-. How is that enough to... Oh my gosh. Alright, let's sort it. Let's see. Oh, that's some good prospects that want to go to the U of M. Now, before we start, I want to see what our pipeline states are so we can get a good look. Minnesota, and that's literally it. But I really want Illinoisans so we can keep it as a pipeline. So let's go with our needs first. So quarterback, who do we want out of this group? There's some good guys here, hopefully. I think since we're a Power 5 team, we got to start with no players' base overalls below like 69. Sure, we'll set that as the minimum. Since we're a Power 5 team, 4-star prestige. And this is pre-scouting reminder. I really need to get 3 head coaching upgrades so I can max scout guys. I could not wait until after I have more points than I need, because then I'm gonna be able to scout everyone. So halfback, what do we got? Some good players. 4-star, 69 overall from Oklahoma. He's from Minnesota. He sucks. 76 from California. And a 71 from Michigan, from Ohio, not Michigan. Let's go to LSU. Sure, the 70 overall from Wilmore, Minnesota. Sure, we'll throw him on there because we need another one. And then we'll go to the defensive side of things with our D-tackle. Who do we want to put on the board? Ooh, that guy's good. That guy's good. I always try to have a second guy. I'm gonna throw him on there. 68, I know, but I always try to have at least 2 of each need. Holy crap! All 3 of those guys. And then I need at least 2 middle linebackers on there, so I'll put Palmer. I'll put Jones on there, sure. But, I'm not done yet. We gotta go to all positions now, and pick out the rest. So let's start things off. Athlete from Maryland, we're first on his board, absolutely. Now let's go state by state. Now, these are every single Canadian. Why I'm going after Canadians? Because I think it's funny. So I'm gonna try to get at least 1 Canadian each year. So this year we're gonna go after the best Canadian, Peter Fortinall, who we're nowhere close to even to being on his board, but it would be funny if we get him. Now we've got 4 board slots left because I don't want more than 20. So let's rung the doorbell. I'm very confused right now. City World Center from Illinois, sure. Anyone else on our board? I think that's it actually. So, and then let's just throw 3 Minnesota, and then let's throw a couple of Minnesotans on there, and then one other guy. You know, I'm gonna throw a couple of Minnesotans on there, and actually I'm gonna throw a minute. Actually, I'm gonna not put a Minnesota on there yet. I'm gonna throw Wyomingan on there, and then I'm gonna check Wyoming and DC. Wyoming has 2 guys. Both these guys suck. But What about DC? That'd be funny if there's any. Also, two guys that also suck. Hawaii? Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan. Alright, let's throw a couple of Minnesotans on there, don't you know? I'm already almost 30 minutes in, and I haven't even played a single game yet. Let's throw a couple. I'm gonna throw a couple more guys on here. This guy from Kentucky, and then I'm gonna throw in a long shot guy, a guy that's just like that. If we get him, that would be awesome, but I don't expect it. Someone that we don't even start on their board, and is like one of the best players in the nation. And if we were to get him, like we would be a contender next season. We're second on this guy's board. AKA basically we're just AKA usually the #1 guy in the nation, which so this 81 overall from Washington. You know, this guy's regional. We might be able to use the fact that he's a regional guy to our advantage. So we're gonna go with the running back Daniel Hearing as our long shot. Actually, these guys are out west. They're like a highly talented athlete from the Midwest. This guy's from Illinois. Of course he's from Illinois. One of our freaking pipelines that we're about to lose. And I want him. Seems like the best one is a 76 from Michigan. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go after the guy from Washington, who's the #1 guy in the nation. Remove the other guy, that other stinking guy, that halfback. Let's go back and let's change one thing. Recruiting strategy. I think I'm gonna film like a whole hour-long thing and edit instead of doing, instead of not editing it. Recruiting board assistants. Add and remove prospects from your recruiting board. I'm gonna say no. And why? Is because it's a stupid thing to keep on. I always try to have exactly 20 guys on my board. So to put I don't want me to just randomly see that I have 4 guys. Alright, I can only scout 25% now. Okay, +1 for the QB. No change. -1, dang it. That's good. That's bad. That's not very good, but not terrible. Yeah. Oh my gosh, stop it. I mean, I know Katie's a 1. Oh my gosh. Okay, finally somebody went up. And then how about Charles Ross? No change, as you would expect. He's definitely not a quarterback. He is not a quarterback, I can tell you that much. I mean, conference prestige, we get a bonus for. I mean, our bonuses aren't amazing for this guy, but, you know what, I'm gonna, if I had more points, I wouldn't do that. So, alright. Okay, this schedule is awesome, yay! Why did we get terrible non-conference games? Why'd they schedule 3 cupcakes for our non-conference schedule? Now, for conference games that I can't change, we have 5 away games, and what is that? 1, 2, 3 home games. Wait. 6 away, 3 home. I kind of want to change this, because our strength of schedule is good, but, like, playing FCS Midwest at home? Come on. I kind of want to play I mean, there isn't anything amazing this week, but, I mean, I could at least play a power foe that week. What Texas Tech? I'm thinking Texas Tech at home. But, in our home opener actually, I don't want our home opener to be I want our home opener to be week 1, but I don't want a game week 2. I want our last game to be, I want our last non-conference game to be here. You know what? How about we play Bama at home? That'd be funny. Cause this is gonna be a home game. We could play LSU. Actually, yeah, Boston College at home. I like that. I like that. And then for our home opener, instead of playing UNLV, let's play the #1 team in the nation if we can. Wait, no, the #1 team heading in. Michigan's #2. It's not Ohio. Is it Ohio State? It's Ohio State, isn't it? 10 or 12, or is it Bama? Which isn't even an option here. No, wait, no, Bama's 4. What am I saying? It's 5 LSU, 9 Cincy, 4 Bama. I guess we could show off the glitchiness of some of these teams and play App State or James Madison. I don't want to edit this because I don't want to cut any of these moments out. I did not mean to play Oregon State, but I like Oregon State actually. I like Oregon State, so I'll play a ranked Oregon State team week 1. Yes, I like my schedule. You ain't changing that. Advancing the regular season, and I'm gonna try to limit these videos to under 35 minutes. But is it time to sign off? I think it's time to sign off because I don't know how to. Because I'm not good with editing, and I don't want to cut any of this out. Rating teams, play time, shut up. This is gonna be part 1, about 32 minutes. I don't like that length, but I don't get to choose. I am not playing the Oregon State game this week. We will see that next time, and the recruiting and all that. I'm gonna save and sign off. Save file name default1. Dang it, I was hoping that I'd be able to rename the file. Anyway, signing off. Secondary new channel because school districts are stupid and decided that I can't have a channel anymore. Yay! New account. Having a lot of fun. I'll see you all. I'll see. If anybody ends up being a semi-permanent viewer, I'll see you next time, I guess. I don't know. I have 0 subs on my second channel, which is now my main channel, that no one knows about except me. Yay! Alright, signing off.